A lot of people look that story you just told right there, as far as how y'all made adjustment to that. Like people, if you're not from that, we say cut from that cloth or for that world, that wouldn't make sense to you. Yeah. It's almost like back in the slavery days when they was throwing the food out and they took the slop and made soul food, right? People say, now why you got this kid around that world and perpetuating incarceration? But no, you had to adjust to your father possibly be gone the rest of your life.
Sure.
How are we gonna make adjustments and still stay sane?
Yeah, that's right.
And still give him a sense of life.
And him getting a sense of life and him being able to pour into my life so that I won't end up where he is.
Right.
I mean, I think that was the way he communicated too was never like the whole goal. I remember, I would sit on the phone sometime and not say nothing. I'm just listening. Mm-hmm. Watch who you be around. Don't do this. Don't trust this person. You need to do your book. All of these things that was like, they were like mandates, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, this what you going to do because the last thing I want to see you do is come in here with me. Or look, this what's happening in here right now. And then one thing when he was out Long Park too, they used to be locked down all the time. I might not talk to him sometimes 2 months. You know what I'm saying?
They worn out there.
They worn out there. Then I don't see him again. I'm saying I went 92, 96, 99. I'm going 2-3 year gaps without seeing him, and I'm growing up. You know what I'm saying? And then the craziest part too, that's when he was in the, Long Park was a pen. I remember, mind you, into my teenage years as early as 10, 11, 12, my friends was getting killed. Right, all through my teens. I remember it's a certain coldness that come from when you in that environment so long. Right. But I'm telling my father that my friends, my man got killed. But the reality of it it hit me one day too. He didn't know them though.
Right.
Not only is he like emotionally detached because he gotta be in terms of what's going on, like where he is, but on top of that, he don't know my friends. He don't know my homies. For a couple of them, he might know they parents. But it was a lot of shifting going around, like in like 90. A lot of the original handle people anybody that was a renter got moved. They did like on the urban renewal, they moved them off the block. Right. So from like 90 to 94, I grew up on a block, on a street in Washington, D.C., where you probably had 8 to 12 of the homes occupied on a block with, say, 60 homes. Right. Everything else was boarded up and abandoned. That was my landscape when I came outside. Right. But then new people started to move, people moving in around O Street, First and O, you know what I'm saying? That's when I started hanging around there. But my point of saying that is just simply like, my dad didn't know my friends. Right. You know what I mean? Right. So a lot of that too, emotionally, I was sort of like, oh, I gotta show to this. Right. Or it never was a situation, Dad, them dudes shooting at us. Right. Nah, because I also understood early on too, that it wasn't nothing he could do about it. Right. And I'm not gonna burden him also for him, he going through enough.
Out the park, niggas know me.